So what really makes a king? Today, we're going to talk about something called the lion mentality. It's this incredible mindset that isn't just about facing your problems, it's about actively hunting down success. So let's get into it and figure out what that actually means.
Okay, so let's just start with this one question. It seems so simple on the surface, right? How is the lion the king of the jungle? I mean, we all just accept it, but why? What is it that actually gives him that crown?
Well, here's the thing. When you really start looking at the facts, it's kind of a paradox. The lion's whole claim to being king, it has almost nothing to do with what you'd think.
I mean, just think about it for a second. If you look at it on paper, the lion shouldn't be king at all. The elephant, way bigger, way stronger. The cheetah, so much faster. And you could argue other animals are even smarter. So if it's not size, not speed, not even pure smarts, what in the world is left?
It all comes down to just one thing. One incredibly powerful, all-important factor. His mentality. That's it. That's the whole secret. The entire key to his power.
Okay, so let's really dig into that, right? Mindset is everything. How can a mindset, a way of thinking, be the one thing that separates the king from, well, everyone else?
This slide just nails the difference perfectly. Imagine this scene. A lion sees an elephant. This massive animal that could crush it. And what does the lion think? It thinks lunch. But the elephant, with all its size and all its power, it sees the lion and thinks one thing: run. It's unbelievable.
And that's it. That is the only difference between them. The entire power dynamic. It's not about the physical reality. It's decided purely, 100% by their mindset.
So you might be wondering, where does a mindset like that even come from? Well, it comes from something deeper. It comes down to motivation. The lion's drive isn't from some external push. It's an internal fire.
Now, let's look at the flip side. Think about a gazelle. Why does a gazelle run? Well, it only runs when it's being chased, right? The second the threat is gone, the second the lion gives up, the gazelle stops. Its motivation is totally external. It's fear. The lion, though, totally different story. It doesn't need anyone chasing it. It hunts because it has to. Its pack, its survival depends on it.
And that, right there, is what we're talking about with an internal drive. It's that motivation that comes from deep inside you. It's a sense of purpose, a sense of responsibility. You're not doing it for a prize or because you're scared of what happens if you don't. You're doing it because it's just who you are. It's what you have to do.
Okay, so this internal drive, it leads to something else, something really important. It's about loving the process, not just the prize. It's not just about the win at the end of the day. It's about falling in love with the work it takes to get there.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just about getting the meal. Real lions, they like to hunt. They actually enjoy the chase.
They literally love the whole process just as much as they love the prize. The planning, the stalking, the effort, all of it is part of the reward. It's like most of us, we want the championship trophy, but we hate going to practice. The lion mentality flips that. It's understanding that the practice, the hunt, that is the victory.
And when you think like that, you operate on a totally different level. A true hunter's goal, well, the goal is to hunt. They're not going by the clock, punching in and punching out. No, they go by the target. They hunt until they're successful. And then what? Do they take a long vacation? Nope, they get another one. And another. The hunt never stops.
So what it all boils down to is a choice. Lion or gazelle? In every single challenge you and I face, we have to decide, which mode are we in?
Let's talk about gazelle mode first. You know this mode. It's that scared mode, that fearful mode. It's the voice in your head that says just give up or let's quit. It's our default setting when things get hard. And you know where it leads? To an average experience, to just getting by.
And let's be totally honest with ourselves here. You can't do anything significant in gazelle mode. It's impossible. Nothing truly great, nothing that lasts, is ever built by running scared.
So, where do you need to flip that switch into lion mode? Well, maybe you're a student and you've got a huge exam coming up. Or you're an entrepreneur pouring everything you have into your business. Maybe you're just trying to lose weight and get healthy. Look, anytime you're trying to do something truly significant, something that really matters, that's when you need lion mode.
So I want to leave you with this question. Just take a second and think about your own life right now. Your goals, your biggest challenges. And ask yourself, where do you need to stop acting like the gazelle and start hunting like the lion?
Where in your life do you need to activate lion mode?